golden era, and everyone's in the golden era except from Bolivar. That should stop actually people from being influenced so heavily by all the three cities, but we'll see if that rings true actually. I like the fact that Dido knows that they're not going anywhere, although they are losing Cairo. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Met the Ottomans, who are residing in Africa. Okay, that's a slightly different placement to what I was expecting. And I've also just met the Congo as well. You know what that means? 2 more trade routes. One huge problem I've got is I'm actually losing all of my trade routes continually, just purely because all the people I'm trading with keep falling to loyalty. Not very handy for me that, but you know, we'll make do. Oh man, typically I can only put an aqueduct here. Oh, my placement this game has been terrible. Absolutely terrible. Never mind, I do need to build an aqueduct anyway because I need the yield bonus or the sort of eureka that comes with it, but still, it's a little bit annoying because that means my placement of this district is not going to be very useful. My poor industrial zone is not going to be very powerful, but that's okay. That's kind of only half the reason we're building it. France have very unhelpfully just levied all of Samarkand's units, which means actually I no longer have Samarkand. Oh, that's really annoying. That could be why my gold just sort of depleted so much. I never entirely know whether or not those trading posts you need to actually have a suzerain status with outgoing international troops. Yes, you see, my trading domes aren't working at the moment because I don't have access to this city-state. So actually getting this one back is really important. Additionally, absolutely none of these Golden Age policies are very useful for me. I'm saving up my faith to get Sinbad back. I want him back, so I'm not spending any of my faith. I'm not going to get Monumentality yet. Free Inquiry, I've only got 1 campus that gives me an adjacency bonus, so that's not really worth it. I mean, Exodus of Evangelists, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I couldn't even get a profit if I wanted because I can't get a Pantheon, but still, this is all just part of the problem of playing such a large game. I don't really mind. I can't really say I complain. So I just picked up Celestial Navigation, which is a really, really good thing. It means I can now start to stick harbours down. Harbours, of course, really, really improve my ability to trade later in the game. Nice +3 down there, so we're just going to put that down. Oh look, actually I can't even embark Hercules for 3 turns, so okay, never mind. Temple of Artemis. Oh, didn't even realise I could build this one. Yeah, go on, man. We'll give that a go. This is actually really good fun. I'm just using all of my naval units just to do loads and loads and loads of damage to this free city. So far, so good. It's actually a really good way of training up of my armada. Is Warsaw here? Oh my god, there's just so many civs have just been knocked out of the game. It's absolute nonsense. Europe is a car crash. We have a lot of cleaning up to do. The Portuguese Navy is going to be just one huge liberating peacekeeping force, I think. Scotland just asked me if I wanted to go to war with France. I love the fact that even in this alternative TSL universe, when France owns England, Scotland still want to fight with whoever owns London. They're just like, yep, doesn't matter, we're after them. Great scientist, fantastic. Right, there's the education boost. That's really, really, really interesting for us, the education boost. Because of this, the University of Sankor, obviously other civilizations' trade routes to this city provide science, and then science for every trade route to the city. Okay, now those are all domestic trade routes. Okay, that's not so interesting, but navigation school is interesting. +1 science for every 2 coast or lake tiles in this city. Oh yes, that definitely is not abusable at all. Plus, I'm having the fun now where I just 2 era score, and I just totally overturn the suzerainship for France. They just bought all of those units, and nah. Sorry, my friend. Divine right, printing, and banking. Ooh, intriguing. I'm just having a look for places to settle. A lot of these European islands have got huge loyalty pressure on them at the moment, as well as a lot of Africa, so I've got to wait for my colonies in the right places, I think. But in the meantime, it doesn't stop Hercules from rushing through some harbours for me. Oh yeah, look at this. I can immediately get the lighthouse in. That's going to make this city grow really quickly. I believe that is liberating Egypt. Now there's absolutely no way in hell I could keep that city, so liberating the founder, 300 diplomatic favour. Oh yes, that's the one. That is the one. Rebellion in 5 turns. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way they'll retain that, but that's okay. As I say, my navy, the entire purpose of it is just a liberation force right now. I'm just making friends with everybody as well. It's one of those games where I'm just nice. I'm going to be friendly. I'm going to be the friendly, huge naval, force that earns loads and loads of money. And nobody can resist until I turn nasty at the end. And I definitely won't turn nasty at the end. And Samarkand is now back on side. Oh, 429 gold per turn now. Yeah, that's a bit better. Oh, Scotland just took over Amsterdam. Oh, Scotland are actually taking a naval battle to France. That is really interesting. I would have liberated that personally and got huge amounts of diplomatic favour, but, it's fine. They can do it whichever way they want, I guess. Stick a mine down. There you go, apprenticeship is boosted. Oh, industrial zones are going to be a welcome addition to my empire. And you know what? Warlord's throne is going to be really useful for me. I think I'm going to have so many liberated cities. The Warlord's Throne's production. Oh, it's going to be great. Oh, France just declared war on me. Okay, that's intriguing. The most annoying thing about that is really the threateningness to my trade routes. But I think, we're going to be alright. We've got enough units in and around the areas, but as I say, it's just making sure that actually we don't lose too many trader units. So I've unlocked apprenticeship. Let's just have a quick look and see what would be the best thing to throw at France. I think actually ironworking followed by education would be a good route for me. I quite like that as a route. I'm also repeatedly going through all of the barbarian clans and just treating myself to all of the units that I can. Like, for instance, just a nice warrior, thank you, like really, really cheap. I want to incite these guys towards France. Yeah, oh yeah, that'll be good fun. Scotland will go back to war. Nice, perfect, join in with me. Join with me. Thing is, yes, they have archers, but I've got so many quadriremes of me sea around this sort of Spanish-French border here. And I've got Hercules. I should point this out as well. I've been waiting with the 4 charges for something to do with him, but he does have 50 something strength. How much has he got? Let me just quickly have a quick look here. 52 strength. So, he can just smash through anybody right now. One more lighthouse. Oh, we are a true lighthouse family here now. This is good. We have so much stuff. Ancient walls, I think I'll just treat myself to them. Why not? Menelik of Ethiopia. Brilliant. Nice to meet you. I missed out on the hero. I missed out on Moy. But that's okay, because I think I can throw that production into something else pretty immediately. So we'll see if we can get somebody else that's fun. Oh, they think they were bullying my warrior, but yep, I have a navy and you don't, my friend. So this is going to get pretty painful for you pretty quickly. Himiko and Mulan. We'll go for Himiko, but I don't know whether we'll actually get them in time. Yeah, Hercules can just one-shot these units. That's pretty nice. Oh, Mogadishu. Fantastic. So this is the replacement city-state for Lisbon, which means I can get trader units immune to being plundered. This is now a priority for me. It suddenly makes a bit of a difference if you've got 27 of the things just scuttling around the ocean. Oh, Egypt's just gone. You can tell that because immediately I lost 3 of my trade routes in one go. It's okay, we'll go and liberate them in a bit, but still annoying. Now here's the play. Here's the play. Isildur is here for 215 production towards wonder construction. That's amazing. If I can build the mausoleum and get him to finish it. Oh, now that is a good call. We're going to try that. We're going to try that. The mausoleum, the Great Library would be a fantastic shout as well, but we'll just see if we can sort of just hold on to that for a second. I'm thinking about if I can get Oxford and the Great Library, that would be good. Although normally what happens as soon as I've opened it up as an option, it'll disappear immediately, so we'll just hold fire on that one for a little bit as well. I think the Great Lighthouse would be a fantastic shout for me as well. In fact, we've got a lot of wonders being built here, so I am tempted to say that now that we have built, I've got the card for loyalty. Let me just rephrase that. I've now got the Classical Republic wild card for later because I finished it, so I'm going to change government to autocracy. I don't like to do this very often, but I think for me this is a good opportunity. 3 inquiry would be fantastic. Let's also now get corvée, which improves wonder building. Get conscription in. I think these are all fantastic things for me, so we'll do that. Wonderful. I think, hopefully, yeah, 14 turns on that and 11 turns on that. I think it may have increased the speed a little bit on my wonder building. Apananda has just been built, but that's fine. Oh, tornadoes just took 3 population out from that city. 3! Oh my goodness. That's horrific. Right, navigation schools I do want to build really quickly, but Theodore I think is just a really good opportunity for me here. So I'm going to do that one. Forms a fleet out of a naval unit? Yes! Oh, this one I like. Really hoping these tornadoes go up rather than down, but quite frankly they could go in any direction. I don't remember many tornadoes hitting Spain in real life, I'll be honest. Oh, they've gone that way. Okay, that's cool. They've plundered a fishing boat and removed another one, but you know what? That's not as bad as it could be. Fine. Right, a Theodore. In you get. Lovely. So this is the traditional combination of using a Great Engineer to speed up a wonder that gives more Great Engineer charges. So I went from 2 charges to 1, and that should reverse itself pretty quickly. I love this tomb so much. It's just going to make my capital so good. The extra science, the extra culture, stacking on top of a navigation school with the Great Engineer charges. Oh, don't get me wrong. This game so far is making me very excited. Oh yes. Lovely buttress, but love it. Let's get rid of that tag quickly. Is the Great Library still available? Oh, it is. Well, now that may be quite fun. I think we may have to do this. Let's give it a go. Deplete a charge into it. Boof, 5 turns on that one now. Oh, nice. Let's see what Hercules by himself and battering ram. What can they do? Oh, a lot. A fair amount. Okay, good. If we can, again, liberate that city, it'll really annoy France, which is always a positive thing for an Englishman to do. But also, it'll liberate Gaul back, which will give me another 300 diplomatic favour. Plus, look, the barbarians are letting me buy more boats from them again, which is good. 280 something gold. Yeah, that's a really good use of gold in my opinion. It just builds up my navy and gives me a huge fleet for basically no cost whatsoever. Cartography! Oh yes. Oh, as soon as we can build our unique Victorias, and as soon as we get our nows, oh, that's going to be so powerful. I get it so little. Instead of putting another charge into the Colossus and risking this, I'm just going to guarantee that I get the Great Library. I never get the Great Library in Civ 6. It's something I just never remember to do. I'm always too slow at teching and getting production, but this game is just suited perfectly for a Great Library. Oh, just splash. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't get any civic boosts or tech boosts at all because I was already well on top of these things. But that doesn't matter. That's not why we're doing it. We're doing it because it is magnificent. Oh, Hercules fell in battle. He fell way quicker than I thought he would. I thought he'd survived that turn. I just moved him round conveniently so that I could plunder that field and healed him. Never mind. Never mind. Turns out Hercules was not the demigod we all loved and knew. We'll have to settle ourselves for a navigation school. This is going to be so good. Extra housing, extra science. Oh yes. This is wonderful. I love it. I love it. My science is now up to 98 per turn on turn 78. We've got 469 gold per turn coming in. And quite frankly, I've stalled because my exploration is just sort of not as high as it once was. We'll get it back up. I've got an absolute fleet of boats now approaching Rome in order to escort them back into civilization. You can see I've got my quadriremes all available. I've got my great admiral now powering everybody up. This is good. We have a lot of melee units. We've got a lot of naval units. We've got a lot of everything now. Let's go and be the world police that we know we can be. Don't worry, Rome. You may be destroying my galleys at a breathtaking speed, but I will liberate you if it's the last thing that I do. Annoyingly so, I seem to be attacking the slinger rather than the galley. I'm pretty sure that's not how these things work, but you know what? I won't question it. Oh yes, this wall is melting, like the margarine I left out accidentally the other day. Oh, someone built the Great Lighthouse. Oh, bastards. Okay, suddenly Rome and the three cities have a privateer. All out of... no, back off! Retreat! Oh dear. That was the Portuguese Liberation Fleet. It may need to work on its execution. Just a little bit. Just a touch. But it's okay. It's okay. We're not far off being able to actually unleash the power of a pretty decent armada. Oh no, it's hunting me down. Oh, my poor boats. No. Another navigation school in for me here. Wonderful, 107 science now. You can spend 5 turns off building this. I'm turning my wonder building into a navigation school. I think that's fair. But more importantly, look at this. My reclamation of Sinbad is only 3 turns away? 4 turns away? That's pretty good. I can get him in the classical era again. I also have just one Himiko. Okay, now she's going to be brilliant because I can use her charges to give me more faith. That faith turns into other heroes, but I've already lost. So that is going to be really, really helpful. I'm going to go just use her on Granada because I don't actually own Granada. That'd be a pretty decent one to get for me. Lisbon grows. Very nice indeed. See, look at this. The temptation to put the industrial zone on map +4. No, we must put it on the +1. Not because it's a better tile, but because Venetian Arsenal. Here is Granada. Whoa-ho! Very nice. This is where Himiko can really, really pay for herself. I think I've got 7 charges, of which I should get 75 faith per charge back, which puts me at about 525, roughly. Terrible maths, probably, but that's half her value already. Sinbad is back. Ha ha ha. 2 era score for doing that, and he's going to go straight towards the Caribbean. There's the Bermuda Triangle. Very nice, and here's 500 gold. Oh my god. We'll say 1 turn off cartography. We're going to have a lot of now. A lot of now. Now this may seem like a little bit of a strange use, but I'm going to use all of my gold to buy this Great Engineer. Now this Great Engineer lets a city build 1 more district than usual based on population. I'm basically going to be using him on my quite compact cities. Lisbon wants everything. Lisbon wants a diplomatic quarter, it wants one of these sort of commercial hubs, like everything is good business for it really. I can't make my capital, like too good. And people often say, oh Ryan, you've gone way over the Golden Age era, like you don't need to worry about era score at this point. Well, don't forget, in the Dramatic Ages, if you do go into a golden era, any excess score ramps up the loyalty pressure your cities give out. So if I can just screw over France by doing that, then quite frankly, I will. Right, now Sinbad, let's go and explore down here. Oh, there's the kill. I knew it was somewhere around there. Fantastic. That now means that I can take my galleys and I can upgrade them to now. Oh yes. Oh yes. Now these things have 2 builds. That's something I do need to keep an eye out for, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. I have a Rome-esque problem that now can go and solve for me. Don't think there's anything really for me to find in here, but there's never a problem, I think, just sort of putting your nose into things. Sumeria is in America. Interesting. Okay, well you know what that means. That means we've met a new person. And have a peek into here. That's the Aztecs, okay. They're still into the game. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And Canada as well. Hello, Canada. Oh my goodness, everyone is looking fantastic. Ottawa's there. I think America is still in the game. You would expect no less from Teddy, the wonderful Teddy. Here's another 3 trade routes we can employ though. It's all the way up to 300 gold per turn now for a trader. Not that it's an issue, I'm just having a look at available routes and sort of sorting them this way, and you're like, oh, look at all these, yay! Science as well, oh, loads of people have campuses up now, that's exciting. Mercenaries, +1 culture and +1 science from international trade routes. Hello, 8 combat units in my military. Oh, I wonder how I could do that. Now, this privateer has been picking on my units. You've got to stop right now. You don't understand what's just about to hit you. I hate the fact that I can't kill a slinger when it's embarked. Ugh, that feels like total bollocks, but never mind. Right, can we just have a little gentlemanly talk about your behaviour here, Rome, because you have been attacking my units for far too long. And, liberate. Haha! It doesn't matter that Rome will end up falling in a few turns. Look at that, another 300 diplomatic favour. Oh ho ho ho! Hello. And with these trading routes, that's up to 523 gold. That's not bad really, is it? And then we'll send one to here. Lovely. That's up to now 538 gold. I feel like we could do better. There are so many barbs on this map. I've got to get Mogadishu as a priority. Traders immune to being plundered on the sea. As I say, normally not a big deal, but for me, huge deal. This is where the Great General comes in really, really handy. No options for me to build anything in this city, but now, look at that, I've got more options. I think a commercial hub, a +6, would be quite good here, because I could put another trade route in. I could increase the gold, I think, from the city quite, pretty considerably. A diplomatic quarter would also help. I could use that to get another envoy. I need to get the Kilwa, I think, if I can get away with that. But that's going to be quite difficult unless I wrangle myself a great engineer, which is possible, especially now I've got an industrial zone in a city with Pingala. So, in fact, let's just quickly get the workshop. And now, I think we'll get the commercial hub. We'll focus in on the gold for a little bit, and then I'll possibly get another one here. I think that's going to be Teddy. Hello, Teddy. Now, I don't think there are many wonders in this game on the east coast of America, but I'm just going to continue sailing up in the vague hope that I do find one. Yep, I just lost a trader. Just lost a trader to a barbarian. There. Okay, this cannot pass. This might be quick work to liberate Egypt, actually. Oh, yeah. So quick, I actually forgot to bring my Great Admiral in. Whoops. No, it wouldn't have made a difference. That's good. Oh, phew, I thought I'd mucked up there quite considerably. My favourite when Canada appear into the game. 150 of this diplomatic favour for all of their gold. Yoink. Oh, a mystery person. That's a very intriguing thing indeed. Should we just use this? Actually, we'll use the uninjured now just to come and take over Egypt's capital. And again, liberate. Kajunk. Lovely. Here we go. We'll finally do our thing. Samarkand. Bam. They appear to actually have a catapult in France's land. Not sure about that. But anyway, we just boosted mercenaries through that. Nice. Turns out Canada is a frozen, desolate wasteland. And we love it all the same. What's that? +1 culture and science for every trade route. And I have 30 of them. Oh yes, 179 science, 108 culture, and it's turn 94. Oh, we've just barely started. Now, I don't think on this map they left a route round the top of America, but I might be wrong. The Cree are around here, of course they are. But we'll go and have a look. Maybe there is a way around. What do they call this? The Northwest Passage, something like that. I am, by the way, now starting to send some settlers out. I've got Magnus in place, he's doing a very fine job. I'm going to settle the Caribbean, I think that's the first stop. I might also go and settle Ireland, if I can get away with it. I say that because I think the loyalty pressure is pretty bad here. Even Iceland I think is pretty well protected, so we might have to do some thinking about how we actually spread ourselves around here. Come on, let's take over Sparta. Sparta would be a really good one for me to take, because I think if I liberate that one, I meet someone new. Me as well. I'm also just going to put down Vittoria. Now this is my unique improvement, and I believe all of my trade routes to Egypt now will get a little better. Oh yes, look at these routes. Oh, we need to do more of this. Yeah, it's closed off. Never mind. Right, I think the only thing I can do with Sinbad, which is sensible, is just sail him straight into the Bermuda Triangle. I mean, why not? At this point, why not? I'm not sure how you wouldn't have guessed this already, if I can just avoid all these delegations. But look, I'm now in first on science, 27 techs. I've drawn level with Coupe. 21 for the Mayans. I'm 6 ahead of them now. Okay, there is a lot of dark. A lot of dark across the planet right now. Oh, let's have a look. Scotland. Oh, they're not going to enjoy that one. The Mayans. France. Oh. Well, that's intriguing. We might be able to take advantage of this one. Zulu, Ottomans, Brazil. Okay. Okay, well, to meet this head on, we're going to switch to monarchy, upgrade ourselves a little bit. We've got the wildcard policies here. We've got free inquiry, which is giving us a little bit of stuff, but I think I might get Republican legacy. Do I get that? Or Mandala state for 8 culture per turn. Let's do another 8 culture per turn. That's great. Trade Confederation, Canavassaries suits me really well. Charismatic leader, I think I'm going to keep for now. Conscription is doing all right, actually. So now let's quickly get in. Where is it? Where is it? Craftsman. Only the +1 for now, but anything into my capital that builds it up becomes really big later on. Another one of these trading domes. I'm on 606 gold per turn, 635 gold per turn. They work quite nicely for me, actually. And interestingly, Ireland, still a problem, but Caribbean now looking very, very settleable. Oh, hello. Mayor, how dare you? This is my land. I think with that, Sparta is now mine. And I'm going to do the same thing and liberate it to Greece for 300 favour. Oh, yes. Mogadishu now is mine. However, trader units are immune to being plundered. Phew. Alright, I need to keep that city-state just for as long as I can get away with, really. So yeah, meeting Sparta, new person. That's a new trade route for me. You can see double science on these. I mean, that's... Oh, these are really good. Yeah, Lisbon. Just going to keep sending the routes out of Lisbon for as long as I can, really. Okay. I have a lot of votes, so I think I can pretty much force through what I want. I want to be able to purchase units in with gold. This, for me, is a really, really big thing. I'm trading a lot with science city-states as well. So I'm going to put in, let's call it 6 votes into that one, but I'm going to force through gold with my other votes. Now, hang on, 13 votes. Nice, 7 votes on this one. Okay, I don't know if it's going to work. Oh, one of them may not have worked, actually. Because don't forget, there's a lot of people voting once or twice on things. Yeah, look at that, 74. So gold did go through. Okay, that's intriguing, but trade city-states are the one to win on that one. Fine. So, that's good. That's good. That means we can now buy our now units for even less gold than before. 480 to be precise. Can I just say, I love the fact that Chichen Itza is a Panama city. Brilliant. Hopefully it doesn't get a super tanker stuck in it, and also hopefully that doesn't rebel. You are an important trading point. No one getting stuck in this, thank you very much. Oh, that'd be terrible. I'm also getting bored, so I'm going to attack this French city. I have a bunch of units that can do that, so, you know, why not? Let's have a look and see who we're trading with the most. I think the Incans and Brazil, definitely. Oh, Lady Six Guy has a lot. So basically, it's all of the South American civs, and I'm just having a look now, and we're going to have a look and see how many friendships. Oh, the stars are not right. Oh, right, come on, we're going to have to do a lot of this, like, silliness now. I am immediately backing off until I have reinforcements, which it won't take long, honestly. Oh, not often I can do this. Sinbad's Fortunes. Boom. Another 500 gold. Thank you very much. I will immediately turn that, I think, into another city. I just offered the entire world friendship if they were green with me. The only person who said yes was Gilgabro. Oh, doesn't matter what game you're playing, he's always a legend and we love him. Yay! Okay, Lady Six Guys wants to be my friend. That's good. I can make a good ally out of her and get a lot more resource. I think I might go for a science ally, actually. That'll be pretty cool. I know your capital, or this city, is about to rebel, but don't mind me as I just plonk one of these down. No reason to that at all. I'm just being super friendly. Rome, you have to just stay in the game. Come on. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Another 100 diplomatic favour, though. Nice. So yeah, I think I've got 6 trade routes with Lady Six Guy. 6 of them. So, if I go for an alliance, we can have a look at the research alliance. Trade routes, +2 science from trade routes to your ally. That would be intriguing. +4 gold, +2 culture, +2 faith might be interesting. That would help me get more heroes. But I think science, we're going to just burn through science to start with. And oh, come on, I'll just throw things at her until she agrees. Lovely. So once this all goes through, and you can see I just go in science focus for now, you can see that actually some of these trade routes now with 4 science per turn on each one. mean that if I now recycle it, 203 science on turn 101. Yeah, that's not bad really, is it? Not bad. In fact, okay, Teddy, I'm going to give a religious alliance to. Good. Now that means we can get some proper faith per turn with trade routes to Teddy. Let's see where Sinbad ends up. Oh, mysterious currents and... oh, off the coast of Madagascar. Okay, that means I can resume where I left off. He's only got 14 turns, but that's okay. Now I could go towards Australia. That would be one way of doing things. Or I could go... actually, no, I do want to go to Australia because Auckland is over there. I think we've got to make that our priority. Yeah, if I can get Auckland on side. Oh, could you imagine? And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech and Helge Torp for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else that likes, subscribes, joins up with Discord and all of the other people who support me on Patreon. You really help me to do what I do. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it.